Hey guys and gals, let's build and have a look at the Pirate Ship Voyage by LEGO Minecraft. This is set number 21259, and this set was provided by the LEGO Group for early review. So, I don't know if that's supposed to be a pirate ship, but yeah, I don't know what's going on here. We also have a squid, a cactus, and a camel, and two random players. Probably pirates. And, yeah. And basically, this just starts right on into the build. Okay, and then we have two paper bags, 1 and 2. So we're going to be focusing on that one. Why? Well, let's build it. We're going to see how good this build is. And if you notice, I got the sound effects playing in the background. I notice it doesn't make the video so dry. I may need to do that when I do the tutorials too. So, also notice it cuts down the background chatter and stuff too. Okay. Alrighty, let's get going here. And I think this box actually had names for these guys. I can't even read that. I just know that I don't know what the minifigures actually have names. I'll have to look at them later. Font is just very poor. I'm just very tired. I only had 2 hours of sleep last night. I'll get to that in a later video as to why. But anyways, though, time to take my mind off all the sad stuff. Let's get into the build here. Okay. Oh, I found a goldfish. Oh, these are printed. And I'm stuck on this stinking minifigure. Oh, there he is. I just want to hurry up and get him done. To me, they just look like NPCs in the game. We've only seen Steve, and then recently was Alex, and then just a bunch of random people at this point. Now Jay the Fig in here, but there we go. See, he's done. Okay. And this Minecraft set looks like it's just like your other ones. They focus on all the billions of accessories first, and we finally get to build something big. But we haven't even started yet. So there's the squid face there. Kind of looks derpy, huh? All right. Okay, I'm looking for a Technic brick. Oh, there it is. See that right there, those callouts like that? I got to learn how to do that in mine. Can't do it natively, I have to do it with Photoshop, but hey, you know. With my building guides, you get a good quality build experience. Why? Because I have to use the same manuals as you do when I build my own mocks. So that's why I could stand up now. Matter of fact, this is my 8th set that I've done. I've edited 2 of them, but I haven't finalized any videos yet. It's been a very rough week, so, and today is the 6th of May 2024, so if you watch another video around this time from the same, yeah, this is in the same day. Except I'm working from home today. Long story. But, yeah. Okay, we're done. Let's take a look at the squid here. That's what he looks like. You've seen those things. You'd punch them and they squirt ink all over you. That's pretty much what they do. They're kind of just... That's the only way to get black dye is from those things, as far as I know. So we're building the camel next, I think. Not really sure. Yeah, I didn't get a good night's sleep last night. Nobody slept, which is usually how it is. I found the camel's nose. Keep that off to the side there. Yeah, check your tiles because you may end up finding something you'll need. It says 6 of these, but I've only found 4. Unless I'm reading it wrong. Well, there's another one. Yep, once again, my hands are in front. Okay, these come in 10. I may have a few of these, but, you know. Hey, maybe in an hour we'll finally get all the accessories done. Well, there it is. And a blue brick inside. So now we know it's inside those camels' bodies, just a blue brick rolling around in there. Yeah, I played the new Lego Fortnite with the Star Wars stuff. It's not that bad. It's set up more as missions, so it's pretty good. Actually, it's supposed to go like that. So I'm pretty pleased with the Fortnite stuff, and no, they didn't pay me to say that. I've been kind of... Me and a friend have been kind of addicted. We've been trying to unlock stuff. So I'm doing that kind of on my free time, but I don't have free time now because I have to work and get other things done. Lego being one of them. And I got to listen for the doorbell today because I'm expecting a bunch of shipments coming in. Mostly computer stuff, and then and a review offer coming in. Several review offers in one box. So you know what that means, boys and girls, or guys and gals, or however you want to look at it. That means there'll be more reviews. But this is Lego's summer lineup, so we'll just kind of whip those out of the way, and then we'll get back to the regular scheduled program of mock building. Now, some of you guys and gals prefer the mocks, and we'll get to that eventually. Oh, there's that camel's head that likes to spit on you. Go, you go, oh, you know, that kind of thing. So he fits right in there. Maybe I should just go over, but it puts a dark shadow on the counter. So I'm hoping today to edit some videos. I had somebody ask me though, if I get these done early, and you could use your memberships for YouTube for viewers to access these videos early. I cannot do that, so you know, I'm not going to break the rules. You know, you have to wait like everybody else. Lego makes those rules up. It's not me. So you just have to. We just all have to wait together. There's the head. And I like to share some of these builds. Some of them are pretty roasted, but you know what? Hey, you know, that's just how it is. And we'll get to that eventually. Because like now, I have a bunch of reviews. I think there's 31 in total. See how much fun I'm going to have? This whole summer, you know, just imagine that's what I'm going to be doing. All right, let me put it the right way. No, it's the tile that goes... Make sure your tile faces there. So what I'm gathering is, looks like 2 people can sit on that. Talking about breaking the camel's back. Do I want to review this today? Not really. But this is the last set I have to do. And then I'm going to just probably do some work and lay down for the rest of the day under the covers. Never to be heard from for a while. You know, what do you use these for? I look at these as mosaic tiles, or, you know, if you rotate them different ways, it look like just tiles, like maybe for a backsplash or for a floor, like linoleum floor. How they always had those really tacky printings back in the day. Yes, my hands are in the way again, but it's the same old thing. You're not missing a whole lot. Let's make sure they're facing the right way so I can make sense out of this. But I'm hoping to get that amphitheater project done maybe in a week or two, maybe 2 weeks. I hadn't even started that yet. I may not even get to it this summer. That's why I'm filming extra tutorials, just in case I don't get to it. At least you, the viewer, will actually still have something to watch. And everything is related, so it's not like it's camping related. Next thing you know, you see something for Easter just randomly pop up. Matter of fact, Easter is probably one of the very few holidays that I have a hard time. So I'm kind of making things fit for certain holidays and stuff. That's pretty much what I'm doing. In fact, when I get off here, I gotta make some phone calls tonight and stuff like that. Well, later on today. In fact, it's like 9:40 in the morning. I just got done with the meeting. And yeah, I got to do meetings from home today. And there's your camel. So he can seat up to 2 minifigures. That's more than most Lego cars, huh? You should have those running around in the city. You could make that a taxi or something. Alright, now we could do some of the landscaping now. Or maybe a portion of a beach. I'm going to have to check something real quick. Hope that's not somebody coming up to my door. And you can't even get these in here. Let me look real quick because I'm curious. Oh, that's next door. Okay. Well, Lego, I don't know. I think this is meant for little kids because I sure cannot get my hands in there to get that in there. That's very tough. Should have started with we should have started with these first before we did that. There we go. That wasn't too fun. And by all means, guys and gals, I'm not a professional product reviewer. I'm just going through and voicing my experience in the build. It's just keeping my interest. Yeah, somewhat, but honestly, it's just an average Minecraft build. A small Minecraft build, nothing major. And this is the way Lego's making cacti now. I don't know why I'm doing it like this, but I am. Yeah. Where's the birds at in there, huh? I hear his background, like white noise and a slight airplane in the background. And there's the cactus. Well, we obviously know what biome this is set in, huh? Alright, and that's it. And that's what we have remaining for bag 1. Not terribly bad. And we're going to finish this off with bag 2. Well, that opened up kind of sloppy. And I got to be careful. Almost got a paper cut opening up a Lego bag. At least it's not one of those goofy blister packs. You know those blister packs? You buy like a pair of scissors or even a calculator and they got it's wrapped up in that plastic that you got to have several tools just to get open. And when you get it open, you hope you don't cut yourself. So we're doing the other minifigure here. And honestly, Minecraft sets are not really... They used to be my favorite, but the builds are just short-lived. They're just the same old routines. Just another minifigure. You can tell that that's a she. And it looks like she's got herself. Looks like that's an iron sword. That's not going to last too long. She's got an enchanted netherite sword with mending on it. Unbreaking 3, efficiency 5, or whatever else stuff they have on. That's for pickaxes. But there you go. That's what she looks like right there. Okay. This is going to be a build that I can just throw on the turntable, just do a quick 360, and then I'm done. I don't want to spend too much time on these. The whole goal about it is this is eventually going to be the review instead of having two separate videos. So when I do the actual review process, that's what we'll be doing. Lego, what are we doing here? You give me 1x1 plates? You could have just put a 1x2 in there. Are we trying to fluff stuff up? Or we're just using the parts somewhere else, and that's what it is. Like, oh wow, I got a set that has 1,000 pieces, and it's just 1,000 little 1x1 studs. Uh-oh, somebody's gonna get mad at me because I said studs. Oh well. This must be the pirate ship. Yeah, well, we'll find out. Okay, we're not ready for that yet. I don't know where that goes. Well, Jay, why do you accept these sets? Because these sets are really good for terrain building. And if you're getting into terrain building, this is Terrain Building 101, is Minecraft sets. That's a terrain. Not much, but it's a portion of one. So, get in there. I'm just trying to get all these reviews done so I can go back to my own personal stuff. Stuff that I want to build. Do I want to build this? You know, I'm in this program. Yeah, it's here. I'm going to have to. I could have declined it, so that's my fault. But Minecraft sets, like I said, they're really good for terrain. Oh, wait a minute. I'm putting it in the wrong spot here. Okay, one more piece, and we are done. Okay. Alrighty, so we got the front of the ship that goes here. Well, did I do something wrong? Okay, I did. This is actually supposed to be in. Oh, we're going to have to ding this set off a point. You know why? There is no brick separator with the build. So, yeah, I have to ding it off some, probably a point. It's like 9 already. I don't know how. So far, everything seems strong. So, oh yeah, I built one of the Minecraft sets, and guess what happened when I was picking it up? It just disintegrated. I thought, yep. I think I said it was built okay. You know, maybe I should have spoke too soon, but. It just kind of disintegrated on me. So what does that mean? Not a whole lot, it just disintegrated. So I'm going to piece all this together. Okay. I have just a brick in here. Man, we're building a whole frame down here, are we? Yeah, I was watching a TV restoration video, or somebody doing a demonstration on a TV they're restoring, and it was a teenager, which is kind of cool to see teenagers into the hobby. And this kid had bright blue hair. It's like, wow, that's unusual to see that in restoration. Usually it's all of us nerdy guys that are in it. And all that stuff. It's kind of cool to see the younger kids getting into that hobby instead of doing something they shouldn't be doing. Alright, so that's done. Flip it back over. And well, we gotta be careful, the boat's gonna rock. It'll do that, so we're gonna have to be careful. This boat's gonna get a little tricky. I can always use some of these medium rigid 1x6s. Great for floorboards, great for decking, or just for raw wood in general. So I try to hoard them up as much as I can. Okay, we got some lanterns up here. Ooh, and you're going to have to stack all those plates on top of one another too. So we're making those little lanterns. Those are so cool. I use them in almost all my builds in Minecraft. I can't remember what those things were called. Ancient lanterns. They're the blue ones. I usually use those for... There's one. I use them for porch lights in the game. And if you have ray tracking on, yeah, it gives you that nice, cool blue effect. So it works really good for a porch light. You notice I'm taking the edge of the brick here, smush that down. And then these go back here. This boat is kind of just, it's kind of hard to work with. Oh, we get a map in here and this thing's printed. One thing I could never really get into was pirate stuff. Now, my dad used to build model ships. We remember that pirate ship back in the 80s and the 90s. They had one with the red sail and they had one with the blue sails. I think mine was the one with the blue sails. I think the red sails was the bigger one. I can't remember. And my dad bought that. And I think he bought it more for himself than me, but he was building that, which is kind of cool. I kind of wish I could go back to those times, but it's long since passed. So he'd build that ship, and that was the cool thing. Him and I spent time together doing that. One of the very few times him and I ever spent, though. I was trying to get him back into Lego, but he's not interested in it. Just get into it. It's like building a puzzle, except you don't have instructions. You got to build from your mind. But a lot of people around my age, they look at this as a little kid's toy. What, Lego? No 1x3 plates. We got to piece it together. Got to make 2 of these right here. Start with that there first. And then stick that in there. Hope we're going to strengthen that up because that's going to be kind of brittle. It's already kind of... Ooh, I need these in red, and here they are. I need to order at least about 10 or 15 of these 1x3 jumper plates. They always work good when you attach seats to the bottom of a vehicle because it offsets them just right. That's what I need to get. And 2x3 flat tiles. Okay, the white one goes in the middle. Okay, so we'll do this, and I don't know what's going on. Yeah, look at this. It's kind of... Just be careful with it. It's not really that sturdy. It just snaps right in there. Like that. Oh, you really can't see a whole lot now, huh? Well, we're going to fix that right up. Back the camera at like 3 inches and it makes a big difference. Okay, and... Did I forget to put a sword? There's an extra sword in here. We'll hang on to that. We might need it. And that's it. And can't show you that page. So we're now going to set everything up. And here's a... Whoa. Here's a tile here. Where does this go? Oh, you know what? It goes here and the sail's already coming off. The boat's already non-seaworthy. There you go. And let's see. Did they give me... They're supposed to give me 1 sword or 2. Yeah, there's only supposed to be one sword in there, and they gave me 2 swords. Remember that one set that I did? It was missing a part, and that's probably why they had to make it up for that. I don't use a whole lot of Minecraft stuff, so yeah. Okay, now let's set this up. I need to get the turntable. Like I said, I try to keep these as quickly as I can, so I don't have to mess with it too much. Because every time I touch it, I move stuff around. So when I get done with this, I'll probably do the snapshot real quick. Or I'll just do it later, it doesn't really matter. Actually, I got the wood now to put the cleats at the bottom. And yeah, and I'm still working on replacing the speakers in my car. You know how General Motors is, they got a special harness. I was looking online to buy a harness for my car, and I would have to snip wires because the speakers I bought they're just a generic brand, and the adapters are the little push tabs on the back are all the same. The other ones, the adapters had a big one and a small one, all of them like that for any make and model. So I don't want to buy something, have to cut the ends off, void the warranty, and have to put my own on there. So I took the little jacks off the factory speakers, and I'm going to find a way to retrofit them on modern speakers somehow without tearing things up. Okay, so when I run through this, I'm going to... Oh, they showed the squid like this? Like that. Why? We'll leave them like that then. Alright, but I don't like that. Honestly, it looks silly, so we're going to bring these back. You know, I got to have fun. There we go. That looks better. Oh, you can't see what I'm doing. Well, let me fix that right up for you. And now remember, though, I'm still kind of figuring things out here. I didn't even hit the focus yet. So it's outfitted with studs. This guy here is going to be walking the plank with the sword. Maybe he's going to slay that squid. And that's it. Not a whole lot to it. And these Minecraft sets are not too bad. This plus this equals that. Okay, so it does join up with another set. And we've done a review on that one too. For the most part, though, Minecraft sets are cool to look at. They're just not that sturdy. They're not that sturdy at all. Remember, in Minecraft, they don't really have gravity except for sand and gravel. I think that's the only 2 blocks. Everything else is kind of, you know... Let's see here if I can get a little closer here. So what I'm going to do here is we're going to talk about all of this stuff here. Matter of fact, I don't think I need to go. I may just go ahead and do the review real quick and do the thumbnail last. And I'm going to just tell you why. Because there's only 4 chunks that I have to handle. So take the minifigures off. I'll show you up close. That's how I'm doing it. And I need to get the floodlight turned on here. That's a little too bright, huh? Right about there. Which is like 14. And I think we're good. Let me kind of offset things here a little bit. And what I'm going to do, though, is I'm just going to run through it real quick. Matter of fact, let's put the squid right there so the boat can ram it. Okay. I think that looks pretty good. Let me make sure my focus is in real good. And then now, there we go. Alrighty, so now what I'm going to do is shut the sounds off, and then we'll do the formal review. Sounds good? Well, let's do it. Now we're going to start the review with play value. And despite the set size, it is playable. You got the rideable camel and the pirate ship. I think a lot of people are going to have fun with just these 2 items. These are just drop-in ready. This one's not so much. And you can put the squid in your Minecraft theme. Build quality, I'd say, is average with this. The sail here just feels kind of questionable. The rest of it's not too bad. The camel seems pretty sturdy. I didn't have anything fall off, but it's like these legs are just kind of tacked on there, so they could come off. So probably the only issue is that and the sail. Nothing major there. Build experience was average for me personally. It just felt like any ordinary Minecraft set, nothing really special with the build. There is some snot methods with the camel, as you can see. Other than that, it's just very basic brick-built structures and figures. So if you're looking for something with a lot of wow factor, this one doesn't really have it. But at least the parts are printed, which is a nice touch for this set. Now, if you're planning on dropping this set into a Minecraft theme, these items here can be easily placed into a theme. This one here, not so much. I mean, you could probably make this a little island or just join this to your existing world. But all in all, it's just meant to be more as an accessory piece. So you just have to figure out a way to integrate this. Other than that, it could be dropped in. Could you put it in a regular Lego city? I mean, it's possible. You could do that. But the set does have some decent pieces for other creations, so you can use the parts to enhance other Minecraft builds, or you can use them to make any creation you want. That's what Lego's about. It's just making your own stuff from your imagination. So Lego just gives you just enough here to get started. So my final score on this set's going to be a 9 out of 10. Basically, it's a little bit on the brittle side, and there's no brick separator provided with the build. So for me, it's a nice accessory set, nothing more. But all in all, though, it's a nice set to keep a young one entertained for maybe an hour or two. But tell me what you think of this set.